What's going on? Where am I? Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to show you how to build a mansion. Yeah, it's super simple actually. Well, it's not a mansion, it's like a manor. I don't know what's the difference, but a manor is like smaller or something. Alright, so first of all, I set up some symmetry here. I don't know, just do this. And that's it. And now I build. Yes, perfect. Alright, so we built some amount of blocks out. Oh my goodness, this is weird. Oh no, I'm messing it up. Okay, anyway, we built some amount out. We'll take a turn here, and then that'll be the entrance. Right there. That's the entrance. That's the entrance. Bigger. Yeah. And then we expanded this way. Okay, well, that was an accident. Is it a happy little accident? Sure. Alright, that should be alright. Yeah, surely. I mean, from what I've seen, manors are pretty, like, squarey. Not really too much complicated stuff going on with them. So I'm not gonna do too much complicated stuff. For the back, we'll just have, I don't know, just random nonsense, whatever. It does not matter very much. I mean, it's pretty similar on all sides, huh? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, now, we are just doing the frame of this. I don't know how squared off or like not squared things should be. Who cares? Just do it. Just do it like this. Do some pillars here. I mean, the way I like to do it is I like to just go onto every corner and do pillars. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm used to doing. I don't know how else to do it. Oh my god. I accidentally fucking switched the tools and so my symmetry stopped being symmetrical. Oh my god. Well, no matter, we do still have the clone tool, and all we need to do is clone it and then put it all the way over here. Anyway, big window. We're gonna make it go out a little bit, because that's fun, I believe. I believe in fun. Do you guys believe in fun? I'm a little bit confused how to continue this. For the reference image I have, has a lot of balcony moments going on. Like they have a whole like extra thing here like this. Guys, you guys, you won't believe it. I watched the Avatar recently. Oh my god. Well, more like rewatched because I've watched it like several times in the past. But I rewatched. Oh my god. I don't know why. I feel like I don't want to watch like anything new. I think it's just because like the only other thing I watch is like anime. I can see why I like cartoons more. I think I just like the magic systems more every single time. Because, like, yeah, I think, honestly, out of all the magic systems that I've seen, I think Avatar is my favorite. Like, they're right. Because I think the cool thing about it is that in a lot of shows, you know, people do choreography in the middle of battles. And, like, usually it doesn't really make sense to do that. Whereas in the Avatar, with bending, it just, like, of course they would have to do choreography, basically, like, because they gotta move their bodies to bend stuff, right? You can't really bend things just standing still unless you're like a super master. 10 out of 10 magic system. Would watch the show again right now. Nah, not really. I've seen enough. Because it feels like in anime, a lot of the problems it has is that whenever you have a really powerful magic system and your characters become too powerful, the surroundings just don't matter anymore, right? Because they all just get exploded. No matter where you are, no matter if you're in a mountain, everything's gonna get destroyed. If you're in a city, everything's gonna get blown up. Like, it really doesn't matter where you are, and everything's just gonna get blown up. Which that's also a nice thing about the Avatar. It's like, most people, you know, who can bend, they will never be able to reach a master level, no matter how much they train. And there's very few people in the world who can actually reach master status. And once they do, they are leagues above anybody else. Like, if you're a master at bending, you outclass everybody. And I think that's cool. Because it's kind of rare for people to be powerful. But it's like, you know, even if you're not powerful, you can still hold your own. Like, you know, a master might be able to fight against like 100 people, maybe. But once you get past a certain point, it's like, just You get overpowered by numbers anyway. Wow, yeah, I'm struggling to imagine the rest of this mansion because this is kind of crazy. We're gonna have a bit of a, this is gonna be like the tallest, like, third roof. And then everything else is not going to have a third floor. Did I say third roof? Ah, whatever, third floor, you know what I mean. Oh man, I forgot the symmetry again. I almost feel like I want to make the rest of the second floor like a different size than the main tower, like it's slightly lower, but is that stupid? That sounds so stupid, but I want to do it for some reason. I want to risk it. This might be kind of ugly, and I have no idea if it will be or not, but I have to do it. The roof? Oh my god, the roof, bro. Oh my god, the roof. We're gonna have to build a roof for this thing? Hell no. Ew, what is this? We'll have a nice other balcony over here. Oh yes, don't mind if I do. Well, there you go. Frame's done. Now we just have to fill it all in. I'm gonna employ the same method of just putting it indented like this. Although, there is a different thing I could try. I never do it like that. What if I get rid of all of these? All of these bottom blocks? Because I always keep them when I build, but what if I just remove them for once? Damn it, I forgot the symmetry again. No. Alright, now for the moment of truth and beautiful, beautiful extruding part. Boom. And oh, nope, the wrong one. And then boom, and bam, and then sling, and boom. Alright, well, that's the first floor. I will likely do the same pattern on the second floor as well. I think all the wood out here will be the same. I don't know why this didn't extrude, but okay. The only other thing is, I think I kind of wanted the wood to be like this, because I feel like that would be really cool. Hey, yo, who put walls and stuff on the mansion? Yeah, that's how it's gonna look like, pretty much. Well, I hope not, actually. I hope this isn't gonna be how it looks like, because right now it's pretty ugly. It's in the really ugly phase. But surely with just a bit more work and like detailing, I can make it beautiful. Alright, but first of all, we're making the roof. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with a polished diorite for the like frame of it, and then I'm gonna go with a calcite for the rest of it. Ah, bam, there's what that guy's gonna look like. Is that ugly? It's kind of ugly. I'm not sure how to go about this. I mean, I can kind of just copy it everywhere, I suppose. Oh, dang. That actually made a unique pattern as well. And I kind of like it more. Add some more pizzazz to it. I think it's incorrect though, is it? Yeah, there's something going on. There's something suspicious. Ah, I see the problem now. And I hate it so much. Oh my goodness, it's awful. That means that it's fixable now that I know what the issue is. I think I just gotta move it. And then move this back. And then do the same for the other side. Well, I think that's more correct. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's correct, guys. Guys, leave it in the comments below if you think that this is correct. Man, I feel like I'm just gonna get bored of all these projects before I ever finish them. I just wish they were a bit easier to finish, you know? Just like, I feel like I get to a certain point, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to move on to the next thing. I think that's also because, like, I don't know, time is just moving too fast for me, bro. It'd be disappearing into the ether. Cause yeah, I think at this point, you can just copy all the corners, and then we can just do this. That does look a bit weird right now. I think I'm gonna have to add some extra stuff into it. But for now, that will do. I think maybe the reason why I get so bored of build is that I have to like... You know, first I do very big brush strokes on the entire landscape. But then it's like I have to get into the fine detail of all of it afterwards. And I think that just takes a lot more time and effort, you know? But then also I do want to just build like a million things, so I kind of have to build a lot more quickly. Okay, now here's the question: we have the second floor here. Is that also going to be a roof? I mean, that was kind of the idea. As you can tell, though, if it's the same height, it's a bit too tall. We're gonna have to do like another design that's a bit shorter. I think it just now needs to, I'm like kind of scared to like blend it into everything. I don't know. I feel like I'm scared of building right now. You know, maybe that's kind of what was the problem with some of these builds sometimes. Is that I'm kind of scared to build and just go for it and go crazy, you know? And I should be going crazy. Something about this just looks so odd, doesn't it? Yeah, a little bit. For sure, for sure. I guess the other thing is that I could just build half of the mansion and then just copy it to the other side since it's all the same. Like, there you go. That's kind of how it's gonna look like. I suppose I would like it so that the white wouldn't completely mix with the white over there. There's a slight gap right now. But the closer you get, obviously, the less that gap. Well, I suppose I'll be back when the roof is done. I'm gonna be fully honest. I'm not sure how to continue this. I'm like at some weird stage where it's kind of like... It just looks ugly. It just looks ugly, man. And I gotta fix it somehow. Well, I just gotta detail it. I mean, yeah. So, you know, whatever. Let's just start placing blocks down. No, let's not question it. Let's just not question it. Let's just not question my blocks being placed down. And everything will turn out just fine. These planks boring. Everything boring. Wow, let's try to make some windows then. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully at least a little bit okay, right? I kind of want this roof to turn into this window. That makes sense? I think that makes sense. Yeah. Roof into window. What's not to understand? What's not to make sense about that? Yeah, we can have it like that. And then we can just have like a little bit of an alternating pillar here perhaps. Or some tough walls there. I don't know, like what kind of window? Do we just have like a pane? Do we have like light gray or white pane glass? Is that the optimal variety of glass? I think that'll look alright. Nothing really super fancy. Just something quite simple, if anything. It does feel like the roof needs a little bit more detail of some kind. It's just like, I mean, I was thinking of doing that, but like, does that help? It does change it up a little bit, actually. Yeah, I can probably just funk it up a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, I don't know, sure. But also, you know what else this house feels like? It feels like I want to be done with it. I don't know why. This one, I just really don't like it. One of the least favorite houses that I've ever built so far. I mean, maybe that'll change. Maybe that'll change eventually. Once I keep building it, but that seems pretty unlikely. I feel like it's the color palette I don't like, you know what I mean? I feel like I want more color. I think that's it. That might be it, honestly. It's just that I need more color in my life. And I don't got no color in this bloody house. I mean, something like that should be alright. You know, just have this open, I guess. Weird to have such a big door up here, isn't it? Well, yeah, actually it is. You're not wrong. That is quite strange. Just slap some doors on this thing, you know? Just slap more doors. What do with these pillars? They look goofy. I just put tough walls on them. It's a little strange, but I suppose it will do. Well, it is starting to look a little bit better, actually. Oh my god, that's uneven. This door is not in the middle. Should it be in the middle? Looks fine from not being in the middle here, but from here... Oof. Maybe I can just move it. How do you move emptiness? How do you just move a bunch of air? I don't think you can do that. It kind of looks like a little face, but I don't even know how to explain it. Okay, well I do. The doors look like eyes, and the opening just looks like a big mouth, and those just look like two little teeth. And then ears on the sides. I may be stretching that a little bit, but you know. Shut up. Do I extend this even more? It kind of sounds cool. I kind of like that. Like, what if it's like that? Just a little bit, you know? Just a tiny little extension. And then add a little bit of more visual intrigue to the house, because it has a lot of big flat walls right now. I think that's always the problem with this type of building style, where you do like the frame, and then you do an indented wall. It's just what do you do here? Oh yeah, didn't I want to like remove all of these and make it like that? Because I thought it looked better. I think I did want to do that actually. Remove all like the bottom frames. I think that just looks nicer. It's a little bit less pale oak. It's funny how all the windows are gonna be like completely different. Unless I start copying them, I guess. Which might be a good idea, because it is a little strange that they're all just exactly not the same. I don't know why I was gonna say exactly the same, because that's what I was trying to say, that they're not the same. Why would I switch the meaning of what I was trying to say in the middle of saying it? What the heck? Yeah, let's copy them. At least have some, you know, continuity, perhaps. So I don't know why I do that sometimes. It adds like some detail, I guess, to a build, but like you should have a little bit of consistency at least, you know? I think it's just time for the walls. Guys? I think it's time for the walls. God, what am I gonna do? Oh, that's interesting. You know, I actually really like the stripes. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like them. I don't know, it's quite interesting. I wonder if I shouldn't do it everywhere though. Should I just do it for either the top floor or the bottom floor? Because I feel like if I put it on both floors, it's gonna be a bit too much. But if I just do it in one area, I think that'll be just fine. Alright, these walls, they really need some more ornamentation. How do we do an ornamentation in here? I feel like I wish I had like a theme or a style of it. I guess it's just spooky. What is spooky? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. I've never spooked in my life. It just looks like the house is like chained together. Yeah, I guess I could just do a pattern on the whole one floor and just do that same pattern repeatedly. Because the bottom floor has the stripes, and the second floor can have something like this. Like, does this look like anything? Can't even look like an eye. It's symmetrical. What's ethereal? Do I want like swirls? Is that what I want? Do I want just like little bits of swirls? You want little like swirlies? It's not a swirly, that's just straight. The only problem I guess would be is that it's too white. Is there too much whiteness in this? Oh god, it's uneven. No! But it does look sort of cool. If only it was even. What about the trees? Can I build like a sort of replica of the spooky trees? That would be potentially quite cool. And just have like 2 trees per wall, and it just goes all the way around, and then squiggles and squaggles and connects and whatnot. And doesn't connect. Hold on, that doesn't work so great. Maybe just 1 tree per thing. Yeah, probably. Right, it doesn't look like a tree, it just looks like random splatter. It's kind of creepy though, which is the vibe I'm going for. So maybe I'll just stick with it. Screw it, I'm gonna stick with it. And every wall on the second floor is gonna be this weird squiggly tree. It's gonna look more like a splatter, because I don't know how to build. Like, I don't know, walls don't really have ornaments on them usually. Depends on the style of building, of course. Meaning that, you know, I absolutely can put ornamentation everywhere, but kind of a texture would make more sense. I don't know where the wood grain is going, like, or we just... These are all quite random, and I don't know if these should be more like, you know, more uniform, like sort of like this, yeah. What if like the top of it is like this, and then it kind of looks like it's drooping down a bit? You know what I mean? Some buildings kind of have that. It's just like over a lot of time the water just goes down and just kind of messes it up. I think that might be pretty good. Certainly beats randomness. What do you do with lighting in buildings? Because usually just kind of would have, you know, some lampposts on the outside, maybe, you know, some lamps here and there, some lamps on the inside, of course, some chandeliers perhaps. What about the rest of it? You know? Is this gonna be in the darkness? Yeah, I suppose at least around the pillars I can have lanterns. Is that a bit much? I mean, it does look like a lot, but the light amount isn't gonna be big. Let me tell you. Let me tell you that one for free. Oops. We set it to nighttime. Man, it's not really night, is it? There a midnight setting? Yes. Midnight night? No, just midnight, please. Yeah. There's like no light at all. Bleh. What if these trees could have like fruit almost hanging down from them? That's kind of cool, right? I kind of like that. Yeah. And bring some spookiness and light into everything. Wow, the moon is so realistic. It looks kind of creepy, I don't know. Weird. Oh yeah, I did also round out all these corners, and I suppose I can just put lanterns on them as well. Alright, and now it is time for the moment of truth. Clone it. Flip it. And then move it slowly over here until it matches. Wait, hold on. Almost. Okay, we're good. Oh, there you go. Perfect. And bam! We have a full spooky mansion. Yes. Actually, quite like how it looks. I thought it might look very ugly. But it's pretty cool. And now we just need to do the interior. Oh my god.